Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Chastity. If you're new here, we read a lot of books, we do a lot of things. It's kind of the whole shtick. I have not been feeling much like myself lately, so I thought, what a perfect opportunity, what a perfect day, it's kind of gloomy outside, to sit down and simply read for fun. Read because I don't have anything else going on right now. Granted, there are other things that I could be doing, but doing something that is for me, that I find enjoyment in. I went and I got my nails done this week, and I have been crocheting a lot and trying to find the little joys because, to be quite honest, I have taken a lot of hits this week and I'm tired and I just want to do a fun thing. So I think you're going to see a lot of like mood reading vlogs and just like, this is what I feel like reading right now in the upcoming future, because that is what I like have the space for in my brain right now. I hit like a reading slump, and then some other things, some medical things, some work things happened that I'm just trying to recover from the universe. With that being said, why don't we kick it off with a brand new book called Your Blood, My Bones by Kelly Andrew. This is a YA novel about a girl who goes to clean out her grandmother's house to find her childhood best friend strung up in chains in the basement. I read that on the little blurb on the back and said, you're coming home with me. This is a brand new book. I bought it today. It's only 350-ish pages, so I feel like I could maybe finish it tonight before I had to go be an adult and do other things. And I am on the futon in the office. You can't see it right now, but I have my Christmas blanket. I have a Dirty Dr. Pepper, which is Dr. Pepper, eggnog, and a shot of Cointreau cinnamon. I'm about to turn my diffuser on with my Christmas spirit essential oils and pretend to disappear. The world no longer exists. I'm going to turn off all the lights, turn on my big lamp, and just hang out with my book and see what happens. I'm just going to read until I don't feel like reading anymore. So, with that being said, I say let's get started. It's 8:30. Oh, all of a sudden there's a dog in my lap. Hello. It's 8:30 at night. I started reading around 4:30, somewhere in there. I made it 35 pages in and fell asleep. It's taking everything in me not to just rub my eyes. I have read 3 chapters and I'm not loving this. I want to give it a fighting chance. I want to give it at least like 50 to 100 pages to make me want to know how it ends. But right now, I think I could just set this book down and never pick it back up, which is dangerous. But I read somewhere a long time ago that if you don't like a book by page 65, you're not going to like the book. I don't remember where I heard that or read that. I don't know if I should keep reading or if I should put my headphones on and like listen to my audiobook and do adult things. Do you want to know what I do when I'm stumped? Genuinely. Hi, Mom.
You get up and do the adult things, that's what you do.
Mom says I have to do adult things, which is unfortunate, but I am going to keep reading because I am curious, but I'm not having a great time so far. guys. It's currently... You probably can't see this. It's 4:03 in the morning. I've been awake for an hour. And I haven't been able to go back to sleep. So, we have moved to the couch. And I think we're just going to keep on reading. Because I made it to the halfway point last night. Tell me why I'm thoroughly enjoying this book now. What a weird way to start this like reading journey of absolutely hating this book and telling everyone how much I hated this book. And now I'm like, okay, but what happens next? I have like 2 hours before I need to start getting ready for work. So we're going to set an alarm on my phone. We're going to sit on the couch and keep reading. Because why not? Okay, guys. It is Friday. So I haven't done a ton of reading this week. This is literally the only book that I have read at all this week. But I'm trying to get back into actually enjoying reading and spending time. And I have found myself reaching for this book more than doing pretty much anything. Wednesday I was sick, so I didn't really do anything Wednesday. Yesterday I had stuff going on after work. Today it's reading time. Your Blood, My Bones, I'm on page 253. And let me tell you, I had zero hope for this book. And now, here I am. I can't put it down. I have to know how it ends. The nature horror of it all is incredible. I'm having a really good time. So, if you can get past the first couple of chapters. Because, I will say, everything that's written on the back kind of happens in the first 2 chapters. And it gives you this illusion of like, this is it. This is everything. But there are a couple of twists that I was like, didn't really see it going that way. I wouldn't say they were super surprising, but definitely not something that I would have gleaned from the beginning. Does that make sense? That being said, I am going to sit down and try to finish it tonight before I start editing. I don't know how many pages there are in the whole thing anymore. 356. So I have about 100 pages left. I feel like I can finish it in the next couple of hours. So that's what we're going to try to do. I may update you, but probably not until it's done. Let's be clear. But I've got my drink. I've got my lamp. So let's get started. I'm so excited, buddy. So I finished Your Blood, My Bones. And it wasn't awful. I actually really liked it. But I decided that I'm just going to keep reading until the end of the year and see what I can get done. So, next book on the roster is Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. I feel like a lot of people have been reading this book this year because everywhere I went to find it, it was gone. I literally couldn't find it anywhere. But it is our book club pick for December. It is only 370 pages. I have an hour and a half before I have to get up and get ready to leave for a Christmas party. So we're just going to jump right in and see how much I can get through today. I don't feel like a lot, but it is very cute. There's little bows on the inside. The chapters have little... Hold on, let me find one for you. Has a little hand holding a snow globe. I don't know if you can see that, but it's cute. So... I'm in a car again. I've spent all week in a car, but car means perfect time to read. Isn't that right? Okay. We're still reading Good Spirits. I did not get very far last night. I think I'm still on chapter 5, but we're making good progress, I think. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it in the next day or so. I don't know yet. Good morning. I am currently walking to my car. So the last thing that you guys saw was me reading in the car on the way to Cody's mom's house. I got about 10 pages in and promptly fell asleep. I was so tired. And then on the way home it was too dark to read. But diligently, last night I read a couple of chapters. I'm on page 100 and I'm having a good time. I mean, it's not bad. It's a cute little romance about the ghost of Christmas past and this girl who I cannot remember her name currently. But I'm also listening to Brimstone while I'm at work. So that's kind of what's been going on. I feel like I can finish Brimstone today. And then when I come home from work tonight, I plan on reading, if not finishing, Good Spirits. That's the plan. But I thought I would give you a little update on the walk to my car. With all of that being said, I finished Brimstone today. I did go and purchase Quicksilver and Brimstone in the shiny edged Barnes & Noble edition because I love this series so much. Now, do I think Brimstone was as good as Quicksilver? No. I gave Brimstone 3 stars, and that felt generous to me. I have spoken to several of my friends who have also read this, and a lot of them are in agreement. I was disappointed. I was disappointed through a majority of the book. If the whole book had been structured like the last 10 or so chapters, I would have been in it from the get-go, just like I was Quicksilver. But we have a slower start. It kind of throws you in a couple of weeks after the main event of the first book concluded. So that weird time jump felt gross to me. I didn't like it. I wish that we had started off right when we kind of left off because so much was happening. This is an explicit book, and I found myself skipping through the spicy scenes. I wasn't interested. I wanted swords and war and famine, and I wanted more high fantasy, and maybe that's my own fault because those are the expectations that I put on this book. Maybe that's on me. But I wanted more, not depth, but more oomph. I don't know the word I'm looking for. But yeah, there were just moments where I was bored of the story. I was bored of the spice. I was just kind of in it because I wanted so much from it. Now, the last 10 chapters were what I was looking for, and that's what I wanted to take a bite out of. The last 10 chapters were action and conquest and twists, and I was excited about the last few chapters. There's not a lot I can say plot-wise that doesn't give a lot away for the first book, just because of everything that kind of happened. So if you haven't read Quicksilver, I still highly recommend it. I'm hoping that the third book falls more in line with what we had with Quicksilver, and this was just maybe my own expectations being out of the realm of what this book was supposed to be. Maybe that's my own fault, but I still enjoyed it. I also have to wonder if it was because I listened to it and I didn't sit down and physically read the book. But I listened to Quicksilver while I was working, and I was enthralled. I was gripping the sides of my, like, desk because I just needed more of what was happening. So I don't know. Am I a little sad? Yes. Did I still give it 3 stars? Yes. Does that feel too generous? A little bit. I don't know how to explain it. But we're going to go ahead and put it on my shelf where I don't know yet. That's literally what I'm looking, because I kind of want it to go in the living room with all the pretty ones. I need to get rid of that. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. But I have higher hopes for the next one, because I think it's supposed to be 3 books. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I've been craving something like Throne of Glass that gives me that same feeling, and I haven't found anything yet, and I feel just like slightly disappointed with everything that I've read. Also, as I'm reading more, and also since I'm in like an actual relationship, I'm not drawn to like steamy books as much. I want more like depth and more nuance, and I want more almost high fantasy. I want more something. If you know the word I'm looking for, please tell me. Please let me know, because my brain is on its last leg today. But with that being said, I'm going to go cook dinner and turn my brain off for 50 minutes, and then we will go crawl in bed and read Good Spirits. So I will see you at bedtime. Hi guys. It is January the 2nd. I have not read anything else. I'm still on page 107 of this book. I'm enjoying it, but in an effort for like transparency while living on the internet, New Year's Eve I got some bad news about my job situation, and I literally cried for the entirety of New Year's Eve. And then yesterday I worked a long shift, and then I woke up today and I am dying. If you don't know me, I have polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, and it is not fun. It can come with mood swings, hormonal imbalance, weight gain, abnormal hair growth, and yes, very excruciating cramps that kind of knock the wind out of me. So if I go anywhere without my trusty heating pad, I cannot think straight. So Cody has very lovingly offered to make me tea. Why am I crying? What is happening? I had different plans for the end of this video, but my body said no thank you. Anyway, I have to edit this today so it can be posted tomorrow. So in an effort to actually finish this book before the end of the day, I'm going to sit right here and read B.K. Borison's Good Spirits, because it is a very cute, like, cozy book, and I think that it will make me feel better for at least a few hours. And then I'll probably go back to rewatching Stranger Things, because that's my current obsession. I did not finish Good Spirits. I still have about 100 pages left, I think. And I simply was exhausted. So, I don't have a final rating for you for this particular book. If you would like to see that, you can go follow me on Fable. It should just be my name. If not, it's the same as every other social. I haven't really figured Fable out yet. I'm still learning its system. That's a new thing that we're doing in 2026. But Good Spirits is about Harriet, this woman who is very much a people pleaser, very soft, very gentle, who is being haunted by the ghost of Christmas past. So he's taking her to her past to try to figure out what bad thing that she did that's going to jeopardize her future, and he can't really find anything wrong. She just seems like a good person who's good-natured. Obviously, they're going to fall in love. It's a rom-com. It's a very cozy read. I'm not a very cozy reader, so it was a little bit outside of my typical zone. I like things that are a little bit more intense. But so far, I do like it. It's very cute. There are some strange going-ons with his magic that they're trying to figure out. Sitting where I am, it's probably like a 2.75, 3, something like that. I don't know. I'm just not thrilled about it. I'm going to finish it because book club is on Tuesday, but I don't think that I will be gravitating towards B.K. Borison in the future. With that being said, we did read 3 books during this little mood reading vlog. Your Blood, My Bones. I finished Brimstone, and we got almost done with Good Spirits. This is my first video of 2026. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know as I was absent for a while. I am going to try to stay on a consistent posting schedule. I am very excited about the next book that is on my list to read. I'm excited for some of the projects I have planned for the next year, and I hope that you guys want to stick around with me. And if you do, you can go ahead and hit subscribe, and the little bell icon will notify you every time that I post. If you like my mood reading, this is just kind of how I feel vlogs, where I'm a little bit more open and transparent about what's going on in my personal life, go ahead and like this video. If you have a particular book or series you want me to look into or read, go ahead and leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys. But with that, I will see you guys in the acknowledgements. Love you, bye.